Intuitive Life Coach. I want to welcome you to our weekly edition of Supernatural Saturday. Today's meditation is going to be on regeneration. And I got Archangel Raphael, Master Jesus, and Saint Germain with me today. And it's going to be very intense. So I hope you have water with you to drink. I hope you've had something really nutritional before you come live with us. I also hope that you're willing to allow your body and your mind to be still and quiet so that they can receive what it is you can consciously identify as a healthy vibration coming into your body. I'm just going to take a moment now. I want to share because the energy is so intense. I got all this heat pouring through my core of my body, which is Master Jesus. His energy is very powerful, especially when it comes to healing. And I have to slow down a bit because when their energy gets really intense, I get really excited. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to share this out. But there's also something else I want to do too. I want to give a particular shout out to Aaron Thompson from the Cruelty Company in Oklahoma City, which is a company that promotes cruelty-free products for animals. So they're all into selling and distributing products that do not harm animals in any way, shape, or form. I want to say thank you, Aaron, so much for the camera that you sent us. We're going to be hooking it up next week and giving that a test run. So thank you so much to the Cruelty Company in Oklahoma. Thank you so much. And I'm also going to take some time to share this video out. Yes, here we go. So if you're new to this channel, let me tell you a bit about what we actually do here. We bring through ascended masters, multidimensional beings, which is something everyone has access to. Everyone can learn to tap into the frequencies of consciousness and energy that ascended masters, archangels, guides, guardian angels, divas, light beings, Pleiadians, other multidimensional consciousnesses. Everybody can learn to tune their awareness, not their senses, their awareness, to tap into these beings and get inspiration and guidance from them. Good morning, South Africa. Yeah, here we go. We're rocking and rolling today, folks. Yeah, I'm really excited. The energy they've been imparting to me today has been really powerful. Like what Master Jesus and Saint Germain and Archangel Raphael have been saying, that regeneration is something that the scientific community is really working on, the concept of regeneration. Like how do you keep the body young and vibrant and healthy for extended periods of time? And they're saying the scientific means is the process of learning how to regrow organisms into their original genetic template, and also to learn how to re-instruct or re-encode DNA scientifically, how to actually pinpoint what specific DNA will do in a human body, and then altering that gene structure so that a body part will last longer, or a lifespan will last longer, or they can control or turn on or turn off the life clock in the body. And it's funny because Master Jesus says that is very primitive. It's very archaic, and they tried that with Atlantis, they tried that with Lemuria, they tried it in Mu, and each of those civilizations failed as a result of their not understanding that innately within each and every human being, the soul that you are, the awareness that you are, has dominion over that body that you're sitting in right now. You, as the awareness, have dominion over that body. You have dominion over that mind. Most of you, unfortunately, have not learned to assert your dominion over your mind. And even fewer of you have learned to assert your dominion over your body. This is not an error of judgment on your part, but an error in the information, the education that you have received about what health is, what wealth is, what vitality is, what thinking is, what creating is. There's very little education as to what these functions actually are. But you, as awareness, have absolute dominion over thought and body, which includes emotion, which is the energy, the substance that you use to make the changes from the invisible to the visible. That charge of emotion you get is what changes the conditions that you live in as matter, as your material experience. Your emotion organizes your material experience far more effectively than any thinking process will do. Than any thinking process do. What you emote will organize the conditions of matter much more rapidly than your thinking brain. So we will be doing a meditation with you today on regeneration to experience to the degree that you're willing to allow, the vibration that represents health, vitality, wholeness, healing, joy, beauty. These are all conditions of matter that you can bring into the expression of your biology. You do it when you smile, You do it whenever you smile. You bring in an expression of joy into the body whenever you smile. You bring in an expression of joy into your body whenever you think thoughts that are joyful. But it's important you understand today is about your experiencing to the degree and extent you are able to allow yourself to consciously experience this process of regeneration. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. We're going to be taking a few questions and answers before we actually get started. But what I'd also like, if you're new to this channel, please remember to subscribe to the channel. Give the video a thumbs up, right? And click the notification bell so that you'll always get notified whenever we come live. We come live on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for part of our program called Shortcuts for Your Soul. And in Shortcuts for Your Soul, the beings that come through are articulating different lessons, energies, qualities of being that create an ongoing energy for over those 3 days. And the Master Jesus said the reason they had us choose 3 days is there's a process in biblical mythology that talks about the resurrection, that after 3 days, if you tear this temple down, I shall build it in 3 days. The resurrection of Lazarus, the resurrection of Master Jesus himself, his biological resurrection. These are actual energies over that time that are culminated in the meditative process that we do on the Saturdays. So all of the healing that was done with Master Saint Germain and Archangel Raphael this week, the lessons that were given on that process now culminate in an energy that you get to experience the way you're able to experience at this time in your conscious evolution. Now, if you're able to distinguish carefully and deliberately between your body, your mind, and who you are as an awareness, and this is really important, to distinguish between your body, your mind, and your awareness. That distinction places you in the position of asserting conscious dominion over thought, emotion, body, and environment. For when your house is in order, then your world will be in order. When your house is in chaos, your world is in chaos. And there's much of that on the planet, and there's much order unfolding on the planet simultaneously. Our goal is simply to ensure that the expressions of order through the vibrational conditions of love, joy, creation, play are what become the new driving forces in the human collective unconscious paradigm. And this is what we are here to bring to you. Today we will give you the experience of regeneration, which is always yours. It's really in truth not something we can give you. It's actually something that you have within you. It's what you are. You are the resurrection and the light. That awareness that you are that light. This physical instrument that you find yourself inhabiting is simply that. It's an instrument through which you bring expressions and ideas that become manifestations as the conditions of your world, your human world. The animal world does not need such things. But your human world, you are bringing through ideation, energy from the place of creation to the place of manifestation. These words that flow from this body right now come from a place that is not physical. They don't come from a physical place. They come through a physical medium. And that physical medium can be influenced from the outside if you are not aware that you are on the inside to allow or not allow certain things to influence you. It is preferable that you recognize the distinction between the physical mechanism that you express your light through, the distinction between what you think in your mind as thoughts and where they originated from, and to have dominion over those, and in turn to have dominion and access and utilization to your emotional source energy. Emotion is creation energy, the very life of the Creator flowing through you to be utilized in any way that you see fit. And the nature and means and ways in which you utilize that emotional energy determines exclusively the conditions that you call your life on this world. The physical conditions in the vitality of your body and in the world around you are a direct reflection of the conditions of emotion that you allow through this mechanism. And you have dominion over emotional energy. Many of you have lost that awareness. You think you're like a cork on an ocean bouncing around without control. But we can assure you can simply say to the ocean, be still. Be still to those emotions. They are your servant. Be still. You may say this to those emotions, be still. Shh. Be still. Be still. And they will calm and they will still. And you will say, well, it gets rough again. And be still. Be still. And if you are still, then it shall be still. It will be done unto you. Please understand this. Yes, I understand. I'm just sharing this out to one other site that I think would be, there it is. There we go. Yeah, if you have the inkling, please remember to share this video out with others, because the meditation you're going to experience today is relatively simple. They don't do complex. We don't do complex. We do it simple and easy. You think a thought, you generate an emotion. It creates a change in your energy field of your body. It's very simple. Thank you. So we're going to take some questions. Remember, this is on regeneration. So, okay, they want me to say to you, if there's a place in your body that is suffering, if you got a condition in the biology that's needing to alter or change, this is not necessary to get a complete amelioration, although that is known to happen quite often when the work we do, full amelioration, a full healing can occur. But more importantly, your awareness of how you interact with your mind and matter as directed by us, that creates the result. This is important, that we are not the healer. The healer is within you as it is within us. The same healer exists in all humans. It is a healing source that can be directed, misdirected, and redirected by your attention and your focus. And so if there is an ache or a pain or something you wish to ameliorate from your body, something you wish to change or alter, we call that the regeneration, to regenerate from a state of undesirable conditions to a state of more desirable experience. And so consider in your mind at this time what that would be for you. Whether it is an ache in your back, or you've got an organ that's not working the way it needs to be working. And these things require a vibration to change. As they required a vibration to get unhealthy, they required a vibration to change. Some of you use vibrations to heal your physical discomforts in the form of drugs and other things to try and change the condition that you call discomfort in that body. And we suggest to you that it is not outside of your power and your ability to make these changes through an act of loving will, an act of loving will. And we stress the word loving will because the vibration of love as the vibration of fear, each organizes matter after its own kind. Love as an intentional vibration and frequency, organizes the conditions of matter very differently than the considerations of fear. They organize matter very differently in your body. And there are chemicals and things you can put into your body that will organize the chemistry of your body. But what we are suggesting today is not about chemistry, although chemistry is affected by this process. What we say simply is the vibration of love, as you understand it to be, will organize the conditions of your body into the reflection of that love as you experience it at this time. That vibration of love is not a fixed dynamic. It is a vibrational energy that can become enhanced, expanded, and intensified. You can intensify a vibration of love as you can get a vibration of fear intensified. It is the same substance utilized into very different expressions, one source utilized for many things. And so we encourage you to consider, as we will take a few questions in a moment, we encourage you to consider what the vibration of love is for you as a feeling. And if you have not felt this vibration, then we would ask you to consider, if you felt that vibration of love that you would desire, what would that feel like? The goal here is to get you in touch with the energies that will support and sustain your vitality rather than robbing you of it. Yeah, so please consider that. Like, really consider what your vibration of love is. This is so important. What is love to you as a feeling? Not because of somebody else or something else, but when you think of something or someone or if you need to use that to get in touch with that vibration of love, then do that. But please find out approximately what your vibration of love is for you. Yes, I see that. I'm just gonna, give me a moment, folks. I'm just going to correct something right here very quickly. Thank you. I just had to turn the, they told me I had to turn off the notifications on my phone so we're not disturbed during this meditation. They're emphasizing it's really important that your focus be present with your experience. We will simply utilize language as a mechanism for guiding you to a deeper understanding of what is already within you. We are not giving you anything new. We are simply putting you in touch with something that you may not be giving proper attention to. But now we will take a few questions on this concept of regeneration. So please consider this, what it is you would like to regenerate in your life. It may be a body, it may be circumstance, but you may change anything with your use of the spirit. Spirit's what they call emotion, right? They like to use the word spirit. Oh, thank you, Janine. I really appreciate that. Question from Janine. Thank you so much and bless you. Do Master Jesus have a message for me? He is the first master I have learned of in this life. Wow. He's saying, remember to stay upon the surface of the waters. What do you mean by that? She must not allow herself to go into the lesser self. What do you mean by that? The self that she has been thinking was her. She has been awakening since I've connected with her. She is remembering the joy of being that which love is. Tell her to stay on the surface, not to go into the thoughts, the emotions of before, but to be in the light. He's saying in delight. Be in delight, and you shall remain on the surface of the waters. Wow, I love that. On delight. Stay in delight. I love that. That's beautiful. Thank you so much for that, Janine. Question from Manoj. Is there any specific benefits of chanting Om, Om? Wow. Master Jesus is saying that the true benefit to chanting the sound of Om is not simply in the sound of the word. It is in the clarity of the intention of the vibration that particular sound will enable one to articulate as a mechanism and energy for manifesting specific conditions, degrees of awareness in your life. So I guess, there's Om, making the sound Om, just saying the word Om is one thing, but He's saying to fully go into that sound, Om, and to go deeply into the source from which that sound gets brought into the body. Don't get caught up in the physical sound, but be connected to the source from which you draw that sound into the body. And if you feel the vibration of the source that you draw that sound into the body from, then the sound that comes through and from your body will be very different than the sound made by the process of your body alone. Simply making the sound is not sufficient enough to reap the results of the vibrational outcome that is the potential of that sound when utilized correctly. Wow, thank you. Great question, Minaj. Yeah, I'm just loading this up again. Thank you. A question from Mary. My right shoulder has been weak for 2 years from injury. I very much need strength back in it as I have. Yes, the meditation. This is great, Mary. You'll want to use the shoulder for the meditation that they're going to walk us through. It's not a long meditation. It's about 7 to 12 minutes long. But I assure you, if you allow yourself to follow with where they lead, that you're going to feel a difference in that shoulder to some degree. And again, it's not been unusual for people to have complete healings in this. But it's the willingness that you have to allow yourself to connect to the vibrational frequency of love as you understand it to be. We're talking about a vibration. And vibrate, you listen to music. You're listening to music in a restaurant with friends, or you're at a concert and the music's on and everybody's moving to that music. The vibration induces the whole being to move to the music. Well, the vibration of love as a vibration will organize the conditions, bring into a state of energy your body, into alignment to the quality, degree, and intensity of the love that you generate or allow to come down into your body. Again, we'll walk you through this. It'll be very exciting. Have no fear. Master Jesus is here. I love it. Thank you. I know. Tanya, I have been working energetically on resolving my core trauma, codependency, and cutting off all attachment patterns. Archangel Michael wants to address this for you, Tanya. It is not so much important to cut off. It is far more important to transcend, to energetically transcend. Many of you have been taught, I got to get rid of this feeling. I got to get rid of that vibration. I got to get rid of it. No, you are a transformer. You have it within you to take that which is dark and turn it into light. You are the son of that one source, as are all of you. We do not suggest that you cut anything off, but in this process that we will offer you today, you will experience a transformation of this condition that you wish to cut yourself off. Do not get rid of the condition, merely to impart a new vibration into it and experience it change before your very eye. And if your eye is open, you will see. And if you see, you will know. And if you know, you shall grow. And you shall thrive. And you shall be free. I love it. Thank you, Michael. Question from Ryan. I've been sending out energy as suggested by guides and other beings. I feel powerful energies running through my physical hands. How can I be more effective with this through regeneration? Remember, Ryan, I'm going to address this question personally because just from a okay. What they want to say is simply that this energy is not localized to your body. When you establish a new rule in your house, when you establish a new rule, and by that they mean vibration. When you establish a new vibration in your house, that vibration goes out from it. It is the sound, the energy, the frequency of what you are offering to the world flowing out freely. It is not so much of an effort of doing as it is an effort of allowing that delicious light that you have brought into you, for you are simply being reminded of what you are. we bring to you awareness of certain things, and your awareness of that thing that we bring your awareness to is now yours. And you may take that regenerative energy and you may simply allow it to flow freely out from you, and it shall reach and encounter and connect with all others. There is no effort in allowing. If you're making effort, then you are not allowing. There will be resistance to what it is you seek to allow if you are using effort. Wow. Thank you, Ryan. Great question. We're going to take 2 more questions, and then we're going to get into meditation, folks. Question from Dion. Is it possible to regenerate eyes after having lens replacements? Absolutely. Like I've trained my body to have a habit of using these, but if I go a little closer, I can read. And I've been using them less and less and less. But to regenerate the eyes after the lens have been replaced, absolutely. Because remember, all we're dealing with is physical stuff that has cellular consciousness. And cellular consciousness is every cell in your body is alive. Every cell connected to the body is alive. And there's a 17th century German scientist named Haeckel who defined consciousness as the ability to receive a stimulus and the ability to respond thereto. That's what the fundamental definition of consciousness was from a biological perspective. So every one of your cells fits the definition of being conscious, or at least being consciousness. And you know that if you touch your finger, you can feel the cells react. That sensation you get is the cells reacting to that stimulus of the other finger. So your thought works also as a stimulus on your cells. Your thought works as a stimulus on the cells of your body. So you're looking at your hand and you think, what a beautiful hand that is. And then you go from thinking the thought to feeling the thought. What a beautiful hand this is. And we encourage you to do this right now. You may place your hands over the eyes, very gently place your hands over the eyes and communicate your love and your gratitude and your joy into them. But you will be doing this shortly. It is better if we can help you get your mind out of the way, this part of you that wishes to analyze and be smart, that part of you that thinks it is smart, but it's just a bunch of information you've acquired from this world. We wish to get that out of the way. So let's do this. One more question and we're going to go live. But yeah, I personally, I had an experience about 25 years ago where I shattered my right heel bone into 4 separate pieces and tore all the ligaments from the ankle bone down. And my mentor said, tell the foot what you want it to do. And I wasn't aware of masters and guides and angels at this time, but I did. I took Gray's Anatomy and I studied the structure of the foot. And over a period, while I lay in the hospital, they had to put a 5.5-inch pin through the back of the foot to hold the bones together. I had to stay in the hospital for 5 days. And during those 5 days, I spent hours and hours and hours just communicating to the ligaments, muscles, nerves, tendons, the bone, to be perfectly knit together and functional and free. And I did that intensely, day after day after day after day, for that whole month actually. But the 5 days in the hospital, I spent nonstop. At the end of the week, they could not tell where the breaks in the bones were. At the end of the week, they couldn't tell where the breaks in the bones were. It was amazing. And now I understand why that process happens. When your body is a servant, it is literally a servant. And it is the emotion that you bring to the condition. Whatever emotion you bring to a condition determines its short and long-term functionality. I brought an emotion of great love and excitement and playfulness and seeing myself running and jumping and doing all the things I love doing and feeling very excited about it. And the body just responds. Just must say it responds like that. Yes, they want me to also point out that there is a process for some of you where this can be instantaneous, and for some of you, it may take a process of retraining the body to accept the new instructions, much the same way as you would teach a child how to hold a fork for the first time. You would teach them repeatedly and mindfully until they learned it. You must retrain your body. You must retrain your body to take on the new energy that you wish it to express. Be mindful of this. Question from Nikki. Can you ask, not at this time, Nikki, sorry. Daniela, I can see in some people green light extensions on their hands. Have they been healed, and are they healers because of it? A lot of people don't know. I mean, everybody is a healer. Everybody has the ability to heal. If you have the ability to breathe, you have the ability to walk, you have the ability to think, you have the ability to generate emotional energy, you can be a healer. Because emotion is energy in motion. It organizes matter in very precise and specific ways. It affects matter, emotion. And when you become a master of your emotion, you literally become a master of what happens in your biology, and you start to master what happens in your world around you. It's very exciting. Thank you. Okay, so this meditation, again, if you're here for the first time, this is our Saturday meditation, which is a culmination of what we do on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And this Monday and this Friday, we had our Archangel Raphael and Master Saint Germain on healing and rebuilding the body and changing the energy of what we feel. But healing is fundamental things. And today, this culminates with a meditation on regeneration. So we're going to give everybody an experience of regeneration to the degree and extent you allow. The parameters are this. Consider what for you is a feeling of love right now. Like everyone that's listening, please consider what a feeling of love is for you right now. Just take a moment to get aligned to what is a feeling of love for me at this time. Just access that feeling right now. And as you access that feeling, gently close your eyes and give more attention to it. Just gently close your eyes and give your attention to that vibrational sensation of love as you know it to be at this time. Observe where it is most strong in your body. Observe where this vibration of love is most strong in your body. And place your left hand over this area. And allow the energy of love in your hand and in that part of your body to connect. Allow the two to connect. The vibration of love in your hand. But really give all of your attention to the vibration of love as you understand it to be at this time. Now use your breath and breathe deeply and expand that vibration of love out. Allow that vibration of love to expand as you draw your breath in. Some of you may feel it as a balloon expanding in all directions. Some of you will see it as light expanding in all directions. Some of you will feel it as a sensation of warmth or heat in the body. But for each of you, it is the love that you understand it at this time that you are expanding with your breath. Giving all of your attention to the expansion of this energy with your breath. And as you exhale, allow that vibration to expand intimately into every cell of your body. Allow this vibration of love as you exhale to expand intimately into every cell of the body. Allow your vibration of love to penetrate the organs in the body. Use your in-breath to intensify the vibration of love in the body. Keep all of your attention on the vibration of love as it responds to your inhale. Expanding out, intensifying. As you exhale, allow the vibration of love to penetrate into the bones of the body. Draw your breath in again and allow the vibration of love to penetrate into the marrow of the bones of that body. And as you exhale, allow that vibration of love to expand around the body about 2 feet. Allow that vibration of love to expand and encompass the body Now sense or become aware of any place in the body that requires wholeness, regeneration, and healing. Use your breath to breathe this vibration of love into any part of your body that is suffering at this time. Use your breath to draw the vibration of love into a specific place in your body needing that energy at this time. Allow that part of the body to receive the energy. Allow yourself to be aware of how that part of the body is responding as you bring that vibration of love into it. As you exhale, intensify that energy even more. The vibration of love as you understand it to be, intensifying with each inhale and each exhale, giving all of your attention to the vibration of love. Become aware of how the cells throughout your body are vibrating as you give more attention to the expansion and intensity of this vibration through your breath. Giving all of your attention to the vibration of love as you understand it to be at this time. Bringing that vibration deliberately to any part of the body and giving it to that part of the body, using your breath to breathe it into that part of the body, and using your exhale to intensify it in that part of the body. Become aware of the way the cells in your hands are vibrating. Feel how the cells in your chest and back are vibrating. Use your breath and intensify the vibration of love as you understand it to be even more. And this time, as you exhale, allow that vibration of love to intensify and expand out in concentric spheres in all directions. Draw your breath in, intensify the vibration. As you exhale, intensify the vibration, expand it out further. Keeping all of your attention on the vibration of love as you feel it at this time. To the space that your body occupies think the following thought to the space that your body occupies. Think the following thought. Thank you for being a part of my life. Feel how the body responds to that thought. Thank you for being a part of my life. And breathe deeply and intensify the sensation of love now. You may use your breath as you exhale to direct that vibration of love to specific places in your body or events in your life. And again, communicate that thought to your physical body. Thank you for being a part of my life. For letting me walk and talk and see and hear and smell. Thank you for all of these. Become aware of the space that your body occupies. And to that space that your body occupies, simply think the thought, thank you, thank you, thank you. Allow your awareness to just feel the sensations in the body and in the space around the body. Just become aware of the sensations at this time. You may use your breath to draw the vibration of love into specific places in your body. And you may exhale to intensify that vibration of love in any point you direct it. Now move your awareness into the space in the middle of your body. And in that space, in the middle of your body, think the thought, thank you, thank you, thank you. Can you feel the vibration when you think that thought? Can you feel the vibration of that word, thank you? How it moves through the body. Think the thought, thank you. Feel how it moves through your body. And feel the difference in your awareness of your body now as you breathe deeply and begin to return your attention to the external world by gently opening your eyes and returning your attention here to this external world, but being mindful of what you now feel energetically within the consciousness of that body. What we want you to understand is that the change that you're experiencing in that form is an effect of the way in which you enacted the information that we offered. It is the vibration of love that you understand at this time that you utilized. We are absolutely present with all of you as you are with us. But what we wish you to make note of is that it is your willingness to align yourself to the quality of love as you understand it, your willingness to intensify it, to breathe it, that gives you the effect that you are experiencing at this time. That effect can be intensified even more in your personal time outside of this. We encourage you to offer this energy to any part of your body or your world that is suffering. And it is your experience of this that is the great teacher in this for you, not simply the words and information that we offer you, but your experience is the grand teacher within your life. And as the awareness observing the effects of your own creation, you begin to realize, I am the Alpha, I am the Omega, I am the cause, I am the effect. And in this, you may have free will, and you do. Do not let the world take you into its illusions, but establish the truth in your own being that you may be free to live as you are. And love is what you are. Wow. Thank you, guys. Thank you. That was pretty intense. Please leave your comments of your experiences in the live chat, but also when the video is finished today, when it's reposted on the wall, please leave your comments of your experiences from this meditation in the comment section after the video is posted, because the people that come to these afterwards will not see your comments that you've left here in the live chat. So please do us that service. Leave your questions and your comments in the comment section under the video on my YouTube channel. Any of my videos, leave questions and comments there about anything you experience so they can get addressed. Whoever you're asking, they'll give you the answers. They're with you all the time. We are not alone. We think we're alone because we're in individual bodies, but no, this body is just one facet of who I am, who you are. That's all, you know. The body is just the visible aspect of yourself. There's an invisible aspect of yourself. I mean, even thoughts. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that you're thinking thoughts. I'm thinking thoughts. Do you see my thoughts? Do you hear my thoughts? You can, but you can't. They're invisible. They're on an invisible vibrational plane of energy. But they exist. They don't exist in time and space as we measure it by body and the 5 physical senses. Thought lives at a much higher frequency of energy than does biology. And you, as a soul, as an awareness, are higher in frequency still than thought. So the question many have asked, why can I not see those that have left the body? My relatives, those loved ones that have left the body, why can't I see them or hear them? Because your apparatus, your consciousness is not fully developed enough that you can adjust your frequency to tune into them, but they exist. As awareness, they always exist. That always exists. You must learn how to tune your awareness. This process of establishing a regeneration energy in your body, this vibrational energy of love, begins to adjust the frequency of your awareness, the frequency of your consciousness, not just above, but also below. For as you establish it here, it shall be established as it is in heaven. Please understand this. You may bring heaven to earth. You may do this, you know. You may do this. Wow. Thank you for that. Thank you for that super chat. I really appreciate it. A question from, Faradiba. On Thursday evening, I accidentally took a snapshot of my screen and a violet image was captured. I would like to, yes, it was. Yeah, definitely. He says to hold onto the sensation, the energy of the image, not simply the image stored on your mechanism, but the image of the energy, the vibration of that, your surprise and wonder at aligning to who I am, the one you know of as Master Saint Germain. Your sense of wonder and surprise at our alignment is where the connection with us occurs and can always occur. Do not get caught in the physical representation of things as the meaning of the connection, but use the vibrational elements of those things as a way of connecting to the vibrational plane of energy on which we function. As this one has been articulating many times, the process of thought is an invisible process. It is not a visible process. And we do not exist in a visible realm as you understand it, but we can interact with it very differently. Thank you. Thank you, Carolyn. Oh, you're welcome. Right. Hello, honey. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, please remember to give this video a thumbs up. Remember to, if you're new here, please subscribe to the channel. We want to get more of this information and energy out to people. Share this video, share the channel, refer people to it. Let's get this information out. These beings are here with us all right now. All we need to learn how to do is how to adjust our awareness to a frequency of perception that allows us to hear them. Much the same way as I can take a radio set right in front of me and I can adjust the station to hear 101, 102, 104, 107, 109. I can adjust it. Well, your awareness is like that. Your awareness is a cosmic frequency device. With your awareness, you can tune your awareness to different frequencies of consciousness. We teach this in all our courses and classes. We teach people how to tune their attention to higher vibrational levels of awareness so you can get more information than what's available in this physical dimension. And there's a lot of information in this physical dimension, but there's a lot more information beyond it too. What we know is not even close to what we do not know. And, we think there's a lot of information on the planet. You look at YouTube or Google, that's a vast amount. The sum total of all human energy and knowledge in that information. And yet, that's only what we know. There is so much more we do not know. And what you do not know is far vaster and more liberating than what you do know. Thank you for the super chats. Really appreciate it, guys. Really, really appreciate it. A question from Dova. What crystals will aid me and my children? Wow. They're saying, who's this? I don't know who's saying this. They're saying the emerald heart. Hold the emerald to your heart. Who is this? These are like beings that live near mountains that have trees on them. It's like emerald. It's emerald near your heart. I've never seen these beings before, but emeralds to the heart. Emerald to the heart. If you can. No, they say it doesn't matter. I was going to say you could get an emerald heart that looks like an emerald heart. Said it doesn't matter. It's emerald near the heart, Dova. Emerald near the heart. And be mindful of the attunement. They're saying be mindful of the attunement that happens between the biology of your heart and the crystalline frequency of the stone. Be mindful of that. Be mindful of that. Thank you, Victorious. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Czar. Thank you, Carolyn. Question from Carolyn. I felt some power in my hands like balls of light. May I ask who was assisting me? They're saying you are beginning the process of actualizing and liberating your soul to be in the name of thyself, who thou art, not who thou art not. You are beginning to feel the essence of who you are as an enlightened, awakened, sentient being that is here to function through matter, time, and space creatively. You're beginning to feel your gifts, your liberation, your time is at hand. I love that. Thank you, guys. Wonderful. Wow, guys, this has been a really cool day. A question from Alexandra. The numbers 28 and 30. I was wanting to know what they mean. I see them everywhere. Everywhere. Thanks. They're saying they don't know anything about those particular numbers. They're saying that numbers. Metatron might know that. Yes. Yeah. They're saying they don't know this, but Metatron might have information on that. Yeah, and he's not coming in at this time today. You can ask him. You can literally ask him to show you in space-time the meaning of those numbers. Ask him to show you. What they've often told me to do when in the very beginning, when I was just getting symbols and number sequences and stuff, they find my guardian angel John says, it's not about the number sequences or the repeating numbers. That's not what it's about. He said it's about the vibrational quality of information that those numbers are trying to draw your attention to. It's not the numbers, it's the vibration that those numbers are trying to awaken or stimulate in your awareness. So numbers, signs, symptoms, it's not about the signs, the symptoms, the numbers. It's about the energy, the vibration that they're trying to re-stimulate you to become aware of. Just as Carolyn was saying, she felt the balls of energy in her hand, and they're saying that's her actualizing her higher self, her divine self that she's here to express. Very important. But yeah, you can call on Metatron. He'll really help with that. Thank you so much. Well, guys, this has been an amazing day. I'm so grateful, and it's just going to get better and better and better. I'm looking forward to next week's Shortcuts for Your Soul. Also, the new start dates for the Mediumship 101 and Mediumship 102 courses are up on my website, williammichaelforbes.com. You can start registering for the new Mediumship 101, new Mediumship 102 courses, which will be starting next month. All the dates and all the information. And I'll look forward to seeing some of you there. And we've been having an amazing time with this group of people. I'm so honored and privileged to be able to do what I get to do and be what I get to be in this lifetime, and that I get to share it with all of you. And I hope that that you'll join us. If you've got any questions or comments that haven't been answered there, please leave them in the comment section after the video's been posted on my YouTube channel. Also, if you want to support this work in other ways, you can become a member of my Patreon page, patreon.com/William Michael Forbes. Become a monthly Patreon supporter. And we do live events at least once a month. We do a live event. We do a monthly draw for patrons. Also, you get to ask a question of your guides and angels, and we get to that as well. And it comes in most remarkable timing and ways. You'd be surprised. So much love to everybody. Thank you for your time, your patience, your energy today. I look forward to seeing you next week. Much love. Bye for now.